Hey guys, how's it going? Crypto Pal here. So, here today to talk a little bit about the whole Serena Williams fiasco. I know a lot of people talking about it, but I was actually in a couple of discussions with a few people, and I was a little surprised by the way that the pretty much the conversation kind of went, and I just pretty much wanted to talk about it and kind of put it out there. So essentially, what happened was she had a match with this younger female who idolizes her, or at least for many years, kind of her hero, whatnot. And she played a game against her. This girl did fantastic, right? They both obviously did a very good job, but this girl played even better. She outplayed her. That's just what it was. She got outplayed. Anyways, during the match, there was an issue where the coach started throwing some signals out, which in tennis is coaching, right? So, coach, you can't do that in tennis. Whatever it may be, I'm a person that, hey, if it's coaching and people are gonna be doing it, whatever, coach. But it's a rule in tennis. You can't coach. You just can't do it, right? So she's saying it was coaching. The guy called the penalty. The umpire gave her a penalty, and she started fighting and going back and forth. It happens. Hey, he did this, and he goes, hey, look, maybe you didn't see it, whatever the case may be, but your coach was coaching. So, and he got caught. That's what it was, man. He got caught. By the way, he came out later on, and he admitted that he was coaching, which even then Serena said, I don't understand what he's saying or why he's saying that, because he wasn't coaching, or I wasn't looking at him, so I don't even know why. We didn't even have hand signals, but sounds a little iffy to me, because the coach and her know each other on a little more intimate level with the game. And if he was throwing some out and then he says that he was coaching, she's probably in the press conference just saying that to save face. That's really what it is. Most likely, that's really what's going on there. She's just trying to save some face. She's trying to not look the way she did. And anyways, just going back to it real quick, what happened is that she did that. Then afterwards, it wasn't, hey, he's doing this, doing that. No, she grabbed her racket, bam, broke it on the ground, right? Broke the racket on the ground. Another violation, obviously, right? You can't do that. Broke it. And then afterwards, after she pretty much loses the game, right, or is right there anyway, she's real close, she keeps at it. She just kept playing her game, doing her thing. No, she keeps at it. She goes, keeps arguing with the umpire. Hey, you did this, you did that. Starts calling him names, right? Calls him a thief. So what does he do? He hits her with verbal abuse, right? Because she's being disrespectful. Now, people could look at this however they want to look at this. Guys, she was breaking the rules. That's what it is. I understand. But you're saying other people break the rules, and you're right, they do. There's people everywhere that break rules, but sometimes they just don't get caught. It's just what it is. She got caught initially, or her coach did, which affected her, which set everything into motion, and then let her down, breaking the racket. That she got caught. Not caught, she did it, right? We all saw it, obviously. And then called him a thief, which verbal abuse, which is all fine and dandy. The main issue that I had with this, and the reason why I'm even doing a video about it, was because she came on and started saying it was, that he's being sexist, right? So that if she was a man, he wouldn't have done any of that. And I find this absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, the thing is that it's such an easy thing, too, because if you actually look at the whole, you start looking at YouTube videos all over the place, there's so many times where individuals, men, lots of men, are saying things to the umpires. They get violations. They throw a ball, or they hit the ball in anger, violation. They break the racket, violation. Just all kinds of stuff. Pick something, violation. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So you can't sit there and tell me, oh, well, no, he's only doing this because she is a woman. That's it. She's talking about this, in the press conference at the end, she says how she's fighting for women, and I say, you know what? That's fantastic, and I hope you do, Serena, because you're definitely in a position to do it. You're talking about a female who's won 23 Grand Slams and has a net worth of, give or take, 27 million. So, if anyone can make differences, is someone like her, right? Who's passionate and wants to do it. And what I will say is that she is one of the greatest players on the planet, especially females, probably the greatest. And she she just got beat by Osaka, so now probably the second, at least, right now, not records wise, but that. And anyway, so at least with that, and you're looking at a person who is in a position for that. But to say that stop oppression, or that she's being oppressed, you were acting like a child. There's nothing else to really look at this. If you were being a child, you got coached, you didn't see it, I understand, but your coach, he made it, and then he came out and admitted to it. He just got caught. He says everyone does it. Okay, yeah, I could go to the street and speed in my car, and a cop would stop me, and I say, well, hey man, everyone does it. And he's gonna say, okay, that's great, but I caught you, didn't I? So here's your ticket, right? Just because you can say, everyone does it, or because the coach can say, oh, everyone does, so I was doing it. He got caught. What she should have done is, once he came out and said, hey, yeah, I did it, she should have came back and been, damn, you know what? Shit, I guess he was doing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. I came out to this guy saying that he wasn't coaching me and all that. However, he was coaching you. The only thing is that, then he believes that you didn't see it. That's what it was. So, I mean, you could look at it several ways. However, to tell you the truth, I think that you were honestly probably lying when it's saying that we never have any hand signals or nothing, because, again, your coach, you guys work very closely, and, I mean, he looked like he knew what he was doing and what signals to throw at you, and you know what I'm saying. Then he did admit that he was coaching. So, but again, that's what the case was, and I'm actually linking multiple videos down below in the descriptions, and you guys can see multiple men doing the same thing, fighting, breaking their rackets, arguing with the umpires, and getting all those code violations, getting kicked out of the game, getting just a number of things. It happens to everybody. Different umpires may also, may have different ways of going about things, but this happens to everybody. Don't give me that bullshit that, oh, this only happens to me, or this is only happening to mainly women and men aren't getting kicked out. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You could do a simple search. You could look around and you could find a bunch of matches where men, right? You guys, oh no, because he's a white man, so that's not happening, or he's just a man, or what? No, white men are getting kicked out of the games. They're getting point deductions, but they're also acting like fucking children, just like she was. That's what it was. She was acting like a child. She was going back and forth. She should have just, hey, all right, I got this. She broke her racket anyways. I don't know. Okay, she broke her racket, did her stuff. She should have just stopped and be like, let me just play the game. Focus, play the game. Understand, you're a world-level athlete. A world-level athlete. You don't got time for that shit, man. You can't be doing that. You're not an amateur. A world-level athlete's been playing for a good about 20 years. You need to focus and do what you got to do. You know what you're doing. You're one of the best on the planet. You can't just go off like that and be crazy and start blaming people and then talking about feminism. Come on, man. Feminism. You're saying you want to fight against feminism. You're jumping on fucking Collins train now, man. You got, doing some bullshit, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, but I'm fighting for this, or I'm fighting for that. You ain't fighting for nothing. You're trying to save face right now is what you are. Because you're pulling a fucking punk move, right? Now you're saying some shit, and now you're trying to say that, oh, you're fighting for something. If you really want to fight for feminism, and you got the money to do it, right? You got some money, you got stuff, then fucking start calling out some fucking Sharia law following Muslims. Start calling that out. Start fighting for those women who have to wear by force the burqas, who have to get mandatory circumcisions in a lot of places, have to get multiple things. Their testimony is only worth half as much. Getting raped is pretty much nothing. That's the standard for them. Fight for that. If you're going to fight for women who are oppressed, women who really need someone to look out for them, women to help them out, you fight for that. Not for, oh, well, it was a tennis match, and I called him a thief, and he deducted a point. How dare he? He would never do that to a man. I am so oppressed. Like, come on, man. Come on, Serena. Come on. So I just want to throw that out there, guys. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I saw the game. I think that they did a fantastic job. They played very well. Again, you're talking about pretty much the best players, at least female players on the planet, probably the best, mostly all around, or at least top ones. And they did a great job, but that just kind of spoiled the Serena. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of spoiled it. I was a little disappointed in what you decided to go, the course of action you decided to take, and I'm a little disappointed in the whole fact that you kind of stirred up all this whole feminism stuff when none of that was going on. The umpire did his job. He coached exactly as he should have, and he didn't say anything else to you. He didn't make anything up. He followed the rules exactly as they were. You're mad about him following the rules, and then as being a sore loser, you're all of a sudden you're saying, well, he wouldn't have done that if I was a man. Yeah. Oh, okay, Serena. Maybe. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? You need to work on that. That's all it is. Just work on that. I understand. Again, you're a fantastic player. You do great jobs with that. You help out organizations. You do stuff great, but work on that, because it's not the first time either, right? 2009. All right. There's other times that other things have happened as well. So just work on that. Continue doing what you're doing. You have great commitment to the game. But that's all I gotta say about that. This isn't about feminism, guys. This is about that game, what happened there, and everything was called as it was. Stuff came out later. Again, the coach admitted he was coaching. That set the whole fiasco in motion anyways. So that's pretty much what it is. So thanks a lot, guys. Again, I've linked several videos down below. Several that show people being disqualified, point deductions for multiple different people, including Serena, I believe, in one of the videos. Plus the press conference, plus the coach admitting that he coached. So check out the description. Just click on them and send you to the channel, and you can check that out as well. Okay, just for you to know. All right, thanks, guys. Again, it's Crypto Power, and if you like it, subscribe, and comments. Please let me know what you think and what you thought of the game. I know, again, it was a hot topic a couple days ago, but I just had to kind of throw something out there because I just wanted to say a few things about it. All right, guys, later.